Start with some more strong determination coming from the presidential office. President Moon Jae-in says both North Korea and the United States are determined to continue talks on the regime's eventual denuclearization.
Speaking to his top aides ahead of South Korea-U.S. summit next week, President Moon said neither side wants to go back to the way things were before negotiations began. We'll begin with Arirang's senior political correspondent, Shin Se-min.
President Moon Jae-in's assessment of the current North Korea nuclear diplomacy is that both Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump are committed to continuing dialogue, despite the failure to reach an agreement at the summit in Hanoi in February. President Moon also said that his upcoming trip to Washington is the product of efforts by the allies to help revive the momentum for nuclear dialogue at an early date.
이번 한미 정상회담은 어떤 난관이 있어도 한반도 평화 프로세스를 반드시 성공시키겠다는 우리 정부의 일관된 원칙과 대화를 지속해 북미 협상을 타결하겠다는 트럼프 대통령의 확고한 의지가 만난 결과입니다.
The South Korean leader also directed a message at Pyongyang, saying that he hopes the North responds to such collective efforts by Seoul and Washington and expressed a strong will in pushing through it with his peace drive.
우리는 결코 과거로 돌아가지 않을 것이고 돌아갈 수도 없습니다. 평화와 번영의 한반도를 바라는 우리 국민과 세계인들의 염원을 실현하기 위해 트럼프 대통령과 함께 길을 찾겠습니다. 막힌 길이면 뚫고 없는 길이면 만들며 함께 나아갈 것입니다.
He said the peace process is a journey taken by the two Koreas and the U.S., and that it would be rather strange if there weren't any difficulties along the way, especially when the path had not been successfully covered in the past 7 decades. All in all, the president's message remains unchanged despite the ups and downs over the course of the denuclearization talks. He's hoping that his meeting with President Trump next week will help bring the two major players in the nuclear negotiations back talking again. Shin Se-min, Arirang News.